Hey, we live now, really. Hey, we live now, really. Hey, what's up, my beautiful people? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? That's the real question. Hey, how my beautiful people doing out there, man? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, how you doing? But anyway, man, let's get down right into the nitty gritty. And we got a gems packed episode for you per usual. You know how we coming, man. I know what you about to say. Hey, nah, I ain't forget. Can you please do me this one favor? Come on, you know the drill. Please take the time out of your busy day, out of your busy schedule, and please do me this one favor. Please make sure you send this to your mama, your daddy, your best friend, friend of another friend, Lit Johnny and Lit Timmy. Don't forget about Lit Susie too, because you know she got to get these gems. Come on, man. You can't keep all these gems to yourselves. Stop being selfish. All right. Make sure you send all these gems to everybody you know. I include Lit Josh, because you know he just moved down the street too from Lit Susie. Come on now. Hey, come on now. Share the gems. Stop being selfish. But anyway, hey, did you miss me? Hey, we back like we never left. And with that being said, man, with that being said, have you seen the news? That boy Ja Morant. Oh my goodness, that boy is on a move. Yes, Ja Morant is on a move. We gonna get into it. The Warriors saying they want LeBron and AD. We gonna get into it. And the Boston Celtics still trying to find somebody to take in Jaylen Brown. At this point, they want anybody to take him. You want him? You want him? You want him? Come on now. But I guarantee you this, he ain't going back to Boston. We gonna talk about it. All right. And then of course we got to get into Chris Johnson and his news that he just released today with having ALS. We're gonna talk about it, get into it. We're gonna also talk about the Lions releasing, Terrion Arnold. We'll get into that as well. Hey, James packed episode. I told you what was coming. All right. All right. Can we get into it? Can we talk about it? All right. Before we talk about it, though. Hey, before we talk about it. Hey. You know it's kind of like Motivational Monday, right? You know I kind of got to give you that little pep talk right before we get into this. Because how you doing? Like, for real. I'm not, like, anytime I say how you doing, like, I really want to know how y'all doing. Like, let me know in the chat. How you living? How's life? Is everything good? Are you good? Are you worried about anything? Do you need anything? Like really, I just want to know, man. Because if you need something, hey, I got you. All right? I'm going to pray for you. That's just about all I can do. Nah, eventually too, if you want some free merch and stuff like that, I can look out for you like that. But in the meantime, though, like, I just need you to understand that you can be great. You can be as great as you want to be. But it starts with you putting in the work. It starts with you waking up every day and saying, you know what, today is the day I'm going to go get it on. Today is the day I'm going to go ahead. Hey, I'm going to just show up. Because sometimes, hey, when you show up, you never know what can happen. Sometimes the hardest part is showing up. So I need you to start showing up. I need you to start doing you. I start believing in the dream, believing in where you're headed, and believing in where you're going. You got to crawl before you can walk. And you're walking just fine. So keep it up, my guy, my girl. All right. Was that enough pep talk for Motivational Monday? Y'all need some more. I got more gems for you. If you want to get into it, we can talk about it. Can we get into the other gems? Can we really have a discussion? Is it more that you need? Because I can give you more. Understand this. When life hands you lemons, you got to make lemonade. Now let me stop. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, like I told you guys, Ja Morant, that boy's on the move. That boy has been traded to the Memphis Grizzlies for Jeremiah Grant and Chris Murray. Yeah, straight for players. None too crazy. Dame plus Jotto. I thought Dame was low-key going to be heading to Miami. But Dame ain't heading to Miami no more. Dame said, you know what? I'm going to stay right here because it's about that time. But Dame and Ja playing together? How y'all liking this lineup, man? That boy Kamara? He nice. Denny and Donovan? They can at least say, hey, they can play a little defense now, but just about it. Can Dame stay healthy? He getting up there. He getting up there. But can he stay healthy? You give me a healthy Dame, healthy Ja, locked in Ja, with a new environment, new change of scenery might be good for the young man. Getting out of Memphis, yeah, might be good for the young man. At the end of the day, Ja, the reason why everybody had so much trouble shopping him was because at the end of the day, Ja, I mean, if we really keeping the buck, if we're really talking about it, that man, he was a 200, M's plus 200 M's gangster. That's what happened. He was a 200 M gangster. He a gangster with millions. You feel me? And ever since then, to be quite honest with you, his career has not been on a decline or, yeah, I mean, if we're being honest with it, we can say decline. His career has been on decline. Not a crazy decline, because best believe Ja's Ja. I mean, he's still got one of the best selling shoes out here. I mean, his influence is, is there. You feel me? That's why he got another shoe coming out. I mean, he really ain't been doing that crazy on the court these last few years. Talking about a decline, but this is exactly what he needed. This is exactly what he really needs to flourish, in my opinion. Like, at the end of the day, a change of scenery, a change of just environments, no, that's going to go a long way for him. Because now he can lock in. Now he can go ahead and really, put in the work. Put in the work. The Grizzlies got no first-round picks for Ja Morant, though, which is crazy. No first-round picks for Ja, but they got 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bane. Bruh. But that's the thing. Ja, if we're being honest, Ja, he gonna have to show a little something, man. He gonna have to put in that work. He gonna have to step up to the motherfucking plate and knock it out. Shit, it's even being rumored that the Celtics, they talking about even trying to get that boy, Jamal Murray. That's another topic though. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it. But dog, with Ja, new situation, new squad, new team, new environment. I mean, at the end of the day, might just be what the doctor ordered, dog. Let's hear what my fellas on Gills Arena had to say about it.
Memphis Grizzlies are trading 2-time NBA All-Star Ja Morant
to Phoenix,
to Portland, the Portland Trailblazers for Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray. This is according to Shams.
Wow. See, that's the same type of trade.
Seconds ago.
Don't match.
37 seconds ago. What you mean don't match?
What you finna say?
Portland?
It's
Cameron
like
Nike, Portland?
It's like LaMelo being traded for Nas Reed.
For
Ja Morant.
They don't have to match up, man. They trying to get off of him.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't have to match up.
That's what I'm saying.
But
It's a dump off.
Yeah, no, this was they've been trying to get off.
Memphis is supposed to get something back.
No, not when you're trying to get off of him.
Grant is a good side.
That's facts. What he said was key. When you're trying to get off a player, what you need to, I mean, everybody in the league knew you were trying to get rid of him. You got 4 picks back for Desmond Bane. And he ain't nowhere near the caliber player Ja is. If Ja really lock in, if Ja hit that level, that superstar level that we know he can hit.
No, I love him.
I'm curious. What you got to say about a Skip? I don't want to hear none of what y'all talking about. What my man Skip got to say? Dang, Skip ain't let Skip get a takeoff. Oh my gosh! And he wearing them James Hardens. I said the James Hardens. Those are fucking Kevin Durant. Somebody help me! Help me! Help me! But dang, I wanted to really show you I kept Skip's take on it, but clearly it ain't working. But with Ja Morant going to Portland, it's huge, bro. It's huge. It's going to be up to him from now on, though, to prove his worth. Period. Ja What you gonna do?
NBA All-Star Ja Morant has been traded to the Portland Trail Blazers for Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray. This trade pairs Ja Morant and Damian Lillard together in Portland. This is a high upside swing for the Trail Blazers. Ja Morant's value across the league in trades with the Grizzlies had just plummeted. But Blazers officials spoke to Ja Morant a short time ago. I'm told Ja Morant told them he's excited to be in Portland now. From a basketball fit, though, this now has Ja Morant, Damian Lillard, Scoot Henderson, Drew Holiday in the backcourt.
I forgot they had Drew. But that's a loaded goddamn backcourt, though, even for, a bench. They got a strong little bench, too, with the backcourt. They got some players now. They got it. They might be on a little something. Let's finish listening, Sean. Go ahead, take it away. Take it away, my guy.
So as far as where the basketball is going to go, who's going to get the shots, who's going to get the opportunities between those four guards, Denny Avdia, Shaedon Sharpe, they've got a lot of players that are capable with the ball in their hands.
And they literally going to trade that boy Damian Lillard to the goddamn Miami Heat. It's Ja team now, Portland. But now I'm playing. I don't think when you trade for Ja, you ain't gonna give away Dame.
But Ja Morant, his era, his tenure now is over in Memphis. We've seen over the last calendar year, right? Yes. Desmond Bane was the first to go for a bevy of picks.
But with Ja not landing in Miami, though, be quite honest with you, disappointing. With him playing with Dame, I mean, it's going to be exciting for sure. Crazy ass backcourt. Then my guessing is, I mean, it comes down to this. It comes down to this right here, bro. If we're looking at the details of this trade, bro, if we're really taking a deep dive into it, it comes down to Portland and what they plan on doing. Memphis been trying to get rid of Ja for a little minute. They just had to give him away to the right suitor. The right suitor gave him nothing but two players. They ain't get no picks, no trade swaps. They got two players in Chris Murray and Jeremy Grant, who neither one of them. I mean, with Memphis, what y'all rebuilding, what y'all gonna do now? I mean, Ja was a show until he wasn't. It would be interesting, man. But I think this is good for Ja regardless. Like I said, man, Ja's gonna have a chance to flourish. Ja's gonna have a chance to excel. And then in the new system with the new wave, man, a new team, I mean, it's up to him to kind of make the most of the situation. Bro, new environments, dog. You're in a new environment now. Take full advantage of it. Don't play. Don't kid. Don't joke. Go in there and handle your business. Show the goddamn league what you really about. Make sure when you do get that call for that next contract for 200-300 M's, they know why they're giving it to you. And you show that, A, they can trust you, and B, they can build around you. So it's up to Ja. Which direction is he going to take his crew down? Which direction is he going to, lead by now? Can't make the same dumb stuff that you've been doing. You can't do that. You can't be 200 M's up still trying to be a gangster. You can't do that. You can't. You made over 200 million, bro. Trying to be cool, trying to tote gun. Yeah, do that for what? You're a leader. Be one. It's time, man. It's time. But with Ja Morant getting traded, it's going to be the best thing for him. Point blank period. Point blank period. It is the best thing for him. I believe in you, Ja. I swear I do. I swear I do. Good job. You got to make the most of this, dog. You got to go get in your bag, big dog. Ain't no plan. Ain't no not being 100%, 120, 150% all in. It is time. Why not grind? Why not show up? Why not put in the work? You see what your shoes doing. Now imagine if you match that with the work. Come on now. Come on now. Boy, superstar in the making. Superstar on ice. Can he make Portland a contender? Maybe. But will Portland keep Dame? Or will they just start to try to build around Ja? It's a question to be had. It's something to be said. Something that we talking about. But I mean, at the end of the day, SO the job, man. SO to the Blazers for making this trade. They doing something that's fitting for the organization. They doing something that, hey, at the end of the day, hey, I want to see how it play out. Only time will tell. But with Ja going to Portland, that's tough. That's tough. Let's see what he do with Dame. Because there's no way you trade Dame now. He going to benefit with having Dame. Dame, a leader. Dame is him. Dame that made 300 plus M's. That boy on his way to touch $1 billion in his lifetime with the right investments, with the right money moves. That boy a leader on and off the court. Dame, stay out the way behind his business. Put the game first. At least that's what I've been seeing. So we shall see, bro. We shall see. Let's hear. We gotta hear from the gal. Let's see what she got to say.
Just in the last hour, what do you make of this trade by Portland to bring in Morant?
Talk to us.
So Portland is a team we're all trying to figure out. Okay, they've got new ownership there. Tom Dundon, he just won a Stanley Cup, so he's obviously an accomplished owner. But so far, what we've seen is that he's into making big moves. Tried to get Anthony Davis at last year's deadline. He pursued Giannis Antetokounmpo at last year's deadline. And again, in this offseason, he's landed a star here in Ja Morant, but it's a fallen star. And the question now is, how many guards do you need? Because you got Damian Lillard. Remember that great story from last summer, Matt? Damian Lillard's coming back. They got Drew Holiday. They got Scoot Henderson, former lottery pick. And Denny Avdia, who was an All-NBA player, he's kind of a...
Give me Holiday. Give me Drew Holiday going to Miami. Or give me Dame. They finna get off one of them guards. She just said it. They got like 3 or 4 guards who can probably start in this league. What else Portland got up their sleeve? Are they going to get rid of Dame, send him to Miami, play with Giannis? Maybe. They finna get off one of them guards, though. Exactly what she was saying is right. Like, hey, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. But, yeah, bro. Who knows what Portland going to do? With Ja Morant, Drew Holiday, that boy Donovan, Denny. Portland, what you going to do? The backcourt, hey, they was the 7th seed last year. Dame got hurt, though. What are they going to do now? I'm curious. Jaylen Brown, though. How come Portland ain't trade for you? You and Dame? Would have been smooth. But when you can get Ja Morant for little to nothing in Boston, asking for 4-round picks for you. That's why they didn't get you. Like, bruh, they got Ja Morant for 2 players that they ain't finna be missing anytime soon. So, yeah. I would say the reason why you ain't get picked up yet, Jay, that's because the Celtics, they asking for an arm and a leg. But now, teams know that they want to get off you, so they ain't going to give them the best deal. They're going to look at them like they crazy and say, you got to trade them. So we're going to do what we got to do in free agency. We're going to do this, do that, and then we'll come holler at you because you got to get off them before the start of the season. Ain't no way Jaylen Brown is going back to play for the goddamn for the Celtics, bro. He ain't going back to the fucking Celtics. Excuse my French. I'm sorry. But Jaylen Brown ain't going back to play for the Celtics, bro. That bridge is hurt. He's in every other trade deal talks. He sold his condo. I told y'all in Boston. Told y'all. He up out of there. If I'm him, ain't no way. You can pay me to go back. Just being honest with you. Can't do it, my friend. No. No. Can't do it. Not happening. But, you know, we shall see, man. We shall see. In other trade talks news and other offseason news, can we talk about LeBron, Brown? Can we talk about Brown? Can we have a discussion? Yeah. Come on, man. LeBron, come to the front of the congregation. What's the plan, bro? What we gonna do, Brown? The Shams don't know. I damn near know. I know what you planning. I know what you planning on, Brown. Let's talk about it.
Plan of putting together a big four of Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James. But in order to do that, they needed the flexibility of Draymond Green opting out of his contract, $27.7 million opt-out. There was an expectation in the last week, several weeks, that Draymond Green would be opting in, but he's now opting out. And so AD and LeBron James would have to be a package deal in order to come to Golden State and team up with Green and Steph Curry. And in this...
That's what you up to, Brian? You trying to go link with Curry? With Steph? You did say, you wanted to play with him way back when. You trying to reunite with AD? Rich Paul, I see what you're trying to do behind the scenes. You just met with the Wizards the other day. Rich Paul just met with the Wizards yesterday, actually, if we're being honest. When Rich Paul met with the Wizards, you know what they talked about? They talked about what's the plan for Anthony Davis. Y'all gonna give him this contract extension? Or are you gonna trade him? Let me know. Talk to me nice. That's what Rich Paul said. And now we hearing this? Bron, you finna go to across the bridge? Across the way? You finna go to the Bay? Uh-oh. Bron to the Bay? Bron to the Bay? Bron to the Bay. Oh, my goodness. Is it going to happen? Bruh. I can see it. Let's do it. Will y'all win anything? Probably not. But I'm here for it. A lot of young gunners over there in the West, boy. From York and Murray to that boy who was just in the finals, Wemby. And that boy Castleton. And the other dog. Then you got OKC. And the two-time MVP. And Shy. Boy. Then, yeah, we ain't done. We ain't done. Bruh. So you got the Rockets to worry about. With that young core around AD. I said AD. Around KD. You get the point. Both in with a D. But yeah, dog, like with Anthony Davis potentially going to the Warriors, linking up with LeBron again.
Sequencing of events, Draymond Green would opt out, as he did, to take a multi-year deal at less than $27 million a year. AD would require a trade of Jimmy Butler and draft capital, and then that would mean LeBron James potentially at the mid-level.
Dang, Jimmy. Why Jimmy called in the middle? Why I gotta give up Jimmy? Jimmy ain't do nothing to nobody. Jimmy don't want to go. But y'all want to give up Jimmy. What Jimmy do to y'all? But damn, Jimmy, that's messed up. Jimmy, you gotta go. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy. Jimmy Butler. Hey. They spoken. God dang, Jimmy.
Level exception. This is a maneuvering, a sequence, and then that $1 million. Green would opt out, as he did, to take.
So first he's saying Draymond Green gonna opt out. Draymond Green did definitely opt out the other day. Draymond Green is gonna re-sign for less money. He had, I think, 30 million, 27 million, whatever extension. He opted out to take a little less. So potentially they can trade for AD, give up a little cheese, trade Jimmy Butler. Well, trade for AD. For, you get the point. Let's finish listening. My bad.
A multi-year deal at less than $27 million a year. AD would require a trade of Jimmy Butler and draft capital, and then that would mean LeBron James potentially at the mid-level exception. This is a maneuvering, a sequencing of events that.
LeBron at a mid-level exception. You think LeBron gonna take less? Y'all think LeBron gonna give up that paper? Y'all think LeBron gonna give up that paper? I'm asking for a friend. Let's have a discussion. LeBron gonna give him some money? He ain't never gave up no money his whole career. That boy cheap. Just like me. I like my money in my pocket too. I respect it, bro. But y'all think he gonna give up his money? They're gonna go to the States? They go to the Bay? Across the bridge? Can I see it? Yeah. Will it happen? No. Y'all want me to be honest, right? Nah, I think if I'm being honest, like if I'm all jokes aside, potentially it can happen. Draymond Green opting out to try to free up some cap space. Jimmy Butler getting traded. Washington looked like they can probably use Jimmy with Trae Young. And they just, got that other fella. Why the hell am I drawing a blank on his name? Anyway, I'll pull up in 2 seconds. But how y'all feeling about that? Do we want to see Bron out here in Golden State? Do you want to see Bron in the Warriors jersey? You think he only at 23 or 6? Bron. Come on, man. I don't know, bruh. Anthony Davis leaving the Wizards when they got that boy Alex Saw over there. Oh, yeah, that's who I was talking about. AJ, the one they just drafted, first round pick. AJ, the Banster. I don't know. That's why I couldn't think of his name. He a fresh pup out here, new pup. But Jimmy Butler, that boy AJ, the Banster. And then you pay him with Alex Starr. You got Trey Johnson still over there. Hey, maybe the Wizards on to something. I mean, shit, they gave Trae Young, boy, Ice Trae. They gave that boy motherfucking, 200 M's, 212 to be exact. They believe in him that much. I wouldn't have done it. But you got to build around somebody. Y'all been bad for a minute. And then y'all got that boy, AJ, the Bond star. That's going to be a centerpiece. He live up to the first-round pick hype. He can stay healthy, unlike how he was in college. Hey, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I believe in that young cat. The Wizards got a nice little core. If we really being honest. But, I mean, what Shams is saying, let's finish hearing it. Let me let him finish.
It takes several days. It takes a process, obviously. Joe Lacob has captured the biggest names in league history. We saw with that Kevin Durant-led team when they got KD. And so now they're trying to do something big here again, and it started with Draymond Green opting out today, and there are multiple dominoes here that have to fall for this Big Four to take shape.
All right, so now
for the Big Four. The Big Four? Hey, Clay, like, what about me? That's crazy. Golden State to traded Clay, left him for dead. They like, hey, thanks, but we don't need you. Thanks, but we gonna be all right. Thanks. We'll see you down the road, in a reunion or something. Because they could get Clay back if we not being honest. That's a quick look. Hey, let's trade for it back. Let's get the band back together. But they said, nah. Kerr just signed his extension. He said, you think I'm just signing for fun? For play? Kerr said, hey, I'm only signing this because y'all are saying you're going to go fucking get Braun, and then you're going to say you're going to still give me some pieces so I can win a goddamn another chip. That's why Steve Kerr, the head coach of the Golden State Warriors. He could have rode off into the sunset. He could have retired. But what that boy got cooking up his sleeve? What you on over there, Kerr? You gonna put in a call? Yeah, what's up, bro? It's Kerr. You remember how? Hey. You remember how you and Curry played in that USA game, man? Yeah, dog. Yeah. You said that you always wanted to play with him, Yeah. Hey. When you make it happen, you say you only come if we get AD? Shit, say no more. Hey, Draymond. Yeah, you got to take less money, dog. You cool with that? Oh, okay. Hey, Jimmy. Yeah, you got to go, bro. It ain't nothing personal. It ain't nothing personal, Jimmy. But Brian say, shit, he want AD. Shit, you the only, we ain't, Curry ain't going nowhere. Draymond, he might pull up and do something. So, yeah, Butler. I'm sorry, Jimmy. All right, yeah. Brian, you still there? Yeah. This is still Kerr. Yeah, I'm gonna get that done for you. It's already done. When you see the news and breaking news and all that, just don't sign with the Lakers anymore. Kobe. They're still crazy over Kobe. They'll you won't ever be him. There. Yeah, we know. Okay, yeah, come on over, buddy. Yeah, we're making it happen. All right, pay attention to the news. I'll talk soon. Bye. What? Steve Kerr like, hey, let me make it happen. Steve Kerr like, don't worry, Bron. Hey. Draymond taking less money. Jimmy Butler. Hey. They like, hey, Jimmy, you can go back to Miami shit, but nah, you got to go away. In order for us to get AD, you got to go ahead and have a pit stop over there in Washington. Hey, you know what you used to do? You caused a little hell. You was being a little extra, especially when you was over there in Philly. We remember when you was over at Philly for a little bit. Yeah, we remember that. Remember that, boy. Yeah. Go ahead and do that same thing so that way they can chip you off from the Washington. And then you go out to Miami, man. You can go play with Giannis and them boys. Yeah. Because with Giannis now and Bam, shit, they finna be playing with G League players. Can we talk about it? Miami, jaw off the table now. Who we gonna get in the backcourt? Asking for a friend. You gave, the dude who looked like, hey, that boy Tyler Hero, he looked like the girl off Stranger Things. You gave him up. Then you gave up a couple other shooters. So who in the backcourt? Who y'all think Miami gonna trade for? I'm asking, like for real. Like, who is Miami gonna trade for? Where does Miami go from here, dog? Like, think about it. Like, I'm really being honest. Like, Miami, you got one of the biggest trade. Now all these other trades happening, we can care less, but you got Giannis. That boy still on his prime or the back end of the prime. That boy's still averaging a dub plus and 15. When he really wants to get in his bag, he can average 15 rebounds, period. He's averaging 12 plus for his career, factual. Probably more. But what you gonna do though? I mean, it's gonna get interesting out here, man. I'm really curious about Miami. I'm really curious about goddamn Miami, bro. Like, who y'all think they should grab? Let me know in the chat, man. Let me know in the chat who Miami grabbing. But you know something? You know who's still on the trading block? You know who's still on the trading block? Hey, I ain't gonna say nothing. Hey, SO to the new latest streamer out here. Talk to him, Jaylen.
I mean, this is my personal opinion on basketball. Some of y'all might disagree. You know what I mean? But argue with your grandma. Flopping has ruined our game. Joel Embiid is a great player, one of the best bigs in fucking basketball history. Flops. He know it. This ain't breaking news. This ain't, you know what I mean?
See, Boston, like your ass doing too much talking, Jaylen. You doing too much talking, Jaylen. And Jaylen, since you want to do so much talking, we gonna keep on putting your name in different trade rumors. We gonna keep on saying this team might get you, this team might get you. Shit, we was gonna trade you to Portland. But Portland wised up. Portland like, shit, hold on, I can either get Jaylen Brown and give up all these. You say you want 4 picks? So I can either go for the game banger and Ja Morant, or I can go for the goddamn YouTube, Kick, Twitch, new streamer, and Jaylen Brown. The new streamer of the gangster worth 200 plus M's. The one dude who always got an opinion, always talking too much. The one who always flashing them guns, always doing extra ish, and ain't really lived up to the hype. Pick your poison. That's what they did. And now, guess who back in the trade rumors? Can't make this shit up. Can't make it up. You can't make it up, dog. I'm sorry, Jaylen. Because now it's being reported, Jaylen Brown to Denver. Smoke has been rumored. That consists of Jamal Murray and Cam Johnson for Brown and James Hauser. Jaylen. Boy, you've been talking. Boy, they shopping you around like, boy, you. I was gonna say something. Thank you, Father. I stopped myself. But boy, they shopping you around like, boy, hey, you just a fresh piece of meat out here, dog. Going to the highest bidder, my friend. They like, cause you keep on TikToking, bro. You keep TikToking, streaming, twitching. They like Jaylen, just who? They just want you to be quiet and dribble, Jaylen. I don't want you to just be quiet and dribble. I believe in you, Jaylen. You feel me? Hey, we can hop on stream together, man. You feel me? Bust you in 2K or something. But the interesting thing, though, Jaylen Brown was a big move. Portland said, nah, I'm cool. I'll take the gangster. For 2 picks, psych, for just 2 bench players of ours. Crazy, bro. And then now they disrespecting you because you doing all this. The play been done the talking, Jaylen.
There's a spirited debate going on in front offices right now regarding Jaylen Brown. There's on one side, there is the analytics debate, and the analytics do not view Brown as a high-level player, a negative net rating over the last 4 years in Boston, -10 when he was on the court this year. And then there's the eye test, which I am more in the favor of, which is a player that finished 6th in MVP voting. There's a spirited.
That's a fact, though. Finished 6th in MVP voting last year. Shit, if Jason Tatum don't gonna come back, to be quite honest, he probably finishes top 5. But when Jason Tatum came back, they're like, "Oh shit, you there because of Tatum." They forgot everything he done did, to get his team to be the 2nd seed in Jason Tatum's absence. Interesting. Real interesting. I mean, if we being honest, though, if we having a conversation, if we're really talking about it, I mean, they moved away from trading for Jaylen Brown and Trailblazers. But why? Why, Shans? Why? Why ain't nobody want Jaylen, man?
This was their big move as of right now. My understanding is they're not involved with Jaylen Brown. They made attempts with Giannis Antetokounmpo, obviously didn't land him. Right. But this is a Blazers team. They've got young players, like some of the ones I just mentioned, Scoot Henderson, Denny Ob.
We know. But dang, Jaylen, they saying Portland. They wasn't even trying to rock with you, big dog. But if Jaylen Brown go out there to Denver to play with Yoke, it'll get interesting out there in the West. It's already interesting because Yoke ain't going nowhere. But Murray for Jamal, I said Murray for Jamal. Murray for Brown, I can see it. All right. My guy right here had an interesting conspiracy theory about this Jaylen Brown thing. I'm always here for conspiracy theories. So, without further ado, let's hear it.
In the entire world, and yet people treat him like he's dirt. This guy was the best player on a team that won a championship. He's a finals MVP. Last year, you could make a serious argument that he should have been a first-team All-NBA player. He led the Celtics to the 2 seed in the East. He averaged over 26 points per game. He was unbelievable last year in a season that should have been a throwaway year for the Celtics. And it seems like every year there's new controversy that Jaylen Brown is put in the middle of, even though he's not even inserting himself into it. A few years ago, the Celtics tried to trade him for Kevin Durant. That trade ultimately didn't come to fruition. 2 years ago for the Olympics, they blackballed him and did not put him on the team when he won the finals
MVP that year, but put 2 other. So let me get this right. I won an NBA finals championship. I win the Eastern Conference MVP Finals championship and the MVP for the Eastern Conference Championship Final. And y'all take 3 players from my goddamn team, and none of them are me. Because you got to remember, they took Tatum, they took White, and Drew Holiday. But ain't take his ass. They've been on that with Jaylen Brown for a minute. That's because you talked down to Nike. Hey, Nike got reach. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's finish up.
MVP. I mean, what are we doing here? Then you look at this year, they put him in the trade offer for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's honestly unbelievable to hear the media talk about him, Stephen A. Smith talk about him, these guys on Twitter saying that his value is viewed as the 7th best player on a roster.
His value is viewed as the 7th best player on the roster. Boom. Is this a conspiracy theory? They just hating on my guy? Asking for a friend. I mean, be quite honest with you. Hey, the only thing that's going to solve this is he goes to another team and wins another championship. And is it a running for the MVP again? If he would have went to Portland with Dame, maybe something could have shook. Maybe he could have proved that he was a 1A or a 1. Because Dame a little older. Maybe he was, would step down to the 2 role, facilitate him more. But now we'll never know. Because now the Portland Jailbreakers, they said instead of Jaylen, we'll take the young Stein Ja Morant, who's not even. Bro, like, that's the thing, too. Portland low-key smart, bro. Because regardless of whatever Ja Morant has been through, that boy only 26. You turn 27 this year, y'all. But he has a chance to still figure it out. He can be him if he chooses to be. But it's up to him. It's up to Ja. He got to choose to put in the work. He got to choose to want to make something out of that superstar gene that's in him. Because his average is over his career. They've gone down. I mean, ever since all that stuff happened, bro. It's the truth. I'm not lying. You can look it up. Because in 2020, he averaged 17 points a game. In 2021, he averaged 19 points a game. In 2022, career high, 27 points a game. When he was at his full, bursting onto the goddamn scene. But then, wanted to be YouTube gangsters. Wanted to be internet gangsters. Wanted to, they had a pose out. When you were averaging 27, 2023, average 26. 2024, average 25. 2025, the last season, average 23. This past season, average 19. I mean, is it debatable? Am I lying? I know we were talking about Jaylen Brown, but can we talk about Ja? What's up? That's why no team was really willing to trade for you, big dog. You already been in the league for damn near about 6-7 years now. At your peak, when you first got that Nike, boy, you wanted to be a gangster. Now you in the middle of your prime. Right in the middle of it. Career average. Drop it. What you gonna do with the opportunity you got now, Ja? What you gonna do with the opportunity? Because it's right there. Your daddy can't get it for you. Shit. I'm over here talking to you about it, so shit, I can't get it for you. You gotta go ahead. Hey, tell him to stop playing with you. Let's get that average of 26, 27, 28. Come on now. It's possible. That boy done already been in the league for damn near about almost 8 seasons, bro. That shit's crazy. Where does time go, bro? Feel like the young pup was just out here towing pistols, and they talking about he's still young, immature. But yeah, you can still be young and immature, but hey, them numbers got to be numbering. The numbers got to be numbering. You feel me? Like, just being honest with you. Ja Morant, I love you, big dog. I respect you, big dog. But hey, get in the bag, bro. Because then, if we look at Jaylen Brown, to be quite honest with you, he getting disrespected. If we being honest with you, bro, if I'm being honest with you, bro, Jaylen Brown getting disrespected. Because if we really having a discussion, bro, he just came off his best season. When he was required to be the number one option for his team, he led him to the 2nd seed in a season where the Celtics wasn't really supposed to be on much. He's never been asked to be that scorer. He's always been consistent, though. Started off his career only averaging 14 points. Following year, 13. Then a dub. Then 24. Then 23. Then 26. Then 23. Then 22. Then, when he was required to be the number one, when he's damn near 6th in MVP votes, that boy put up 28 now. Don't disrespect him. Oh, shoot. My bad, y'all. Don't disrespect him, though. That boy put up 28 when the chips was on the table. Led him to the playoffs. Jason Tatum doesn't come back. Who knows how far they get? They still went out first round with him. But who knows? Jason Tatum takes a whole year off to recover from his torn Achilles. Who knows? But then again, hey, bro, it's going to be all right. You're going to be all right, big dog. I believe Jaylen Brown going to get traded. To be quite honest with you, I don't know. Well, I don't. At this point, Boston might, just give him to Miami, bro. Give him to Miami. But then Miami ain't going to have nobody. Literally going to be playing with G League players. Toronto potentially want to have a relationship back with Kawhi. Should we talk about that before we move on to the NFL topics? Because once we hit the NFL, we go, then we done. So one more NBA topic. That's cool. Shams, talk to me, my guy. So, Kawhi, I think you can get us a ring. That's so the Drizzy, man. But anyway, Kawhi Leonard, you're making a bad decision, my guy. You want to go to Toronto to kind of ride off into the sunset in peace. I get it. I respect it. But nah, dog. Don't go to Toronto just to ride off in peace. right off into the sunset. You still got ball left. You've been playing your best ball these last 2 years when you've been healthy. We need you to go ahead and get back in that bag. We need it. Yeah. It's time for you to get back in that bag. But go to Miami. Go do it in Miami. Go get it done in Miami. Go put on them big boy pants out there. Go get money out there. Dog. Ain't no time like the present, bro. So what we waiting for? You go to Toronto, you're going to go play with Pascal Siakam? Huh? I'm asking. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Kawhi. I know you probably got some properties out there. I know you probably, when you was out there, you was comfortable. Shit, you won them a championship. You know they're going to take care of you. You love Canada. They respect you. You they golden goose out there. You feel me? But if you go to Canada, you're going to be the only one on that goddamn team. They got goddamn Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, Jamal Sheed, Collins. Shit. Crazy part is, I'm doing all that talking about Pascal Siakam. Siakam ain't even on 18. That's crazy, bro. Bro, that boy playing for the Pacers. I'm tripping, bro. But you see what I mean, though. You see what I mean, right? I mean, come on, bro. Crazy out here, dog. Crazy out here, bro. But Kawhi, don't go to Toronto, bro. Go to Miami. See if you can still win a chip. Hell of a defense with you, Bam, and Giannis. Give me just two solid backcourt players. Two solid backcourt players. That's it. That's it. Two solid backcourt players. That's it, bro. That's it. Can I get them, please? I don't know. But Kawhi, not trying to go to Miami, you're tripping. You're tripping. You're tripping. But anyway, can we move on, man? Can we move on? All right. This is a topic that I did want to touch on. All right. That's so to Chris Johnson. If you don't know who Chris Johnson is, CJ2K is something to him. Like, man, that's up to that man, Chris Johnson, boy. Hey, that boy Chris Johnson was him, bro. Chris Johnson. That's up to that man. That's up to you, Chris. We got to talk about it. We appreciate you sharing your story. Let's give him the floor. We'll talk about it after.
Johnson, touchdown! Chris Johnson, one of the running backs in NFL history, shattered records throughout his career. 80-yard run. So fast, he earned the nickname CJ2K.
Chris Johnson is going to have a Titans touchdown.
He retired in 2017 and has been
CJ2K.
Share some personal news today, and it takes a tremendous amount of courage to share it. What would you like for people to know?
First, I want people to know that I'm still me. ALS has changed what my body can do, but it hasn't changed who I am.
In 2025, at the age of 39, Johnson was diagnosed with ALS.
So, Chris Johnson was diagnosed with ALS. Heartwarming story. Be quite honest with you, kind of sad. If you don't know what ALS is pretty much it is a fatal neurology disorder that destroys basically like the motor neurons. So the motor neurons in your body. So the brain, the spinal cord, it's a nerve deterioration that prevents you from basically controlling your voluntary muscles. So say if I want to, me picking up this pencil and saying I want to write, this is my voluntary muscle. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not saying do this motion hand, do this motion with my fingers. Me picking up my phone, me doing this. I'm not telling my hand, hey, do this type. I'm just doing it unconsciously. So that's a voluntary motion. Me playing the piano, voluntary motion, you know? But all this with ALS, you know, having the deterioration of, you know, the progressive muscle weakness, and it can lead to paralysis, and then it can lead to eventually respiratory failure. So basically your body's shut down essentially, and it leads to like muscle twitching, cramping, stiffness, weakness in the arm or leg, causing stumbling or difficulty with like tasks. Yeah, and a lot more. And Chris Johnson, you know, he was diagnosed with this last year. And, you know, he said it at one point in time. He said that, you know, he went from basically holding his little girl, his daughter, at her birthday, you know, with her blowing out candles. And he went to eventually himself, you know, at the end of the day, not being able to really talk, not being able to get words out, not being able to really, you know, formally, you know, do a lot of different things. You know, I want to show this of Chris Johnson because Chris Johnson is a hell of a dude. Chris Johnson is him. Let's show this before we show the rest of that video because I just want to show this because that, you know, it's kind of sad, bro. It's sad. This is a sad thing. But that's on Chris Johnson.
I went for 2K. It's only 8 that ever did it. It's only one guy that ever went for 2,500.
Man, 25?
Yeah.
In a season?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Me.
Ooh.
It's only one. I remember when I was doing my pro day, and there was a scout from Cincinnati. He was telling me, like, man, you're not gonna make it in this league long if you don't change your image. You need to cut your hair, you need to take your goals out your mouth, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna do it my way.
And he did it his fucking way. And he did it his way. With the designer jeans, real in the mouth, dreaded up, ain't cut the dreads. He did it his way, bro. He did it his way. That's what Chris Johnson, man. You know, I do want to show more of the story, but I know we're going to get copyrighted. And at the end of the day, you know, should I take the copyright strike? Fuck it. Come on. It's CJ2K. We got to talk about my guy. Come on now.
On family history of ALS.
That's one of the reasons this disease can be so shocking. It can happen to someone who never expected it.
And for me, it's shocking. It's hard to process it for me because I know you, Chris, from just the incredible athlete that you are. How do you process it?
Honestly, I don't know if you ever fully process it. At first, you're in shock. Then you realize you have two choices. You can give up or you can fight. I chose to fight.
And Brittany, what was it like for you when you found out that Chris had ALS?
All I could think about was our kids and how young they are. Just, you're in denial. You want it to be anything else. You want the doctors to be wrong. The life that we previously had is like now a thing of the past. But we're
God damn, man. I don't really want to watch the rest of it. I seen it earlier. It's sad, man. this just goes to show you, bro, when people say health is wealth, it really is, bro. You know, you really got to take care of yourself. He took care of himself. You know, this didn't come from him playing in the league. This came from him not having any genetically background of it in his family. And, hey, randomly can get it. And he randomly got it. Because it is something you can randomly get. And it's sad. You know, it's tough. And with him, randomly getting it, it just goes to show you, bro, you really got to, cherish the moments, cherish life, embrace life, embrace the journey. Because you never know when your time is up. You never know when, at the end of the day, things going to be different. You never know that, one day you can wake up feeling absolutely normal. And the next day, it's like the world is crashing down on you. And I'm sure that's how it was for CJ. Like, man, it's tough, bro. It's tough.
She hasn't left my side through any of this. My kids are also a huge part of why I keep going. Every day I wake up wanting more time with them to make more memories and just be their dad. They give me a reason to keep fighting.
Love it. And that's why you got to do it for him. He got to do it for his kids now. He got to fight for his kids. He want to be there for his kids. And to have kids and to, for him to have, suffered, this traumatic, just moment in his life, we find out that you have a disease and him being willing to talk about it, share it, and just bringing more awareness to it, to get tested for things like that. So that way, how to subsidize it, right? How to offset it. It's sad, man. It's sad. Man. He was an inspiration. He was a legend. Just last year. Dog. Just last year. Just last year. This was Chris Johnson. Last year.
Below. They're going to try to take them shots. You know what I'm saying? Get that pad level low. Just being around these guys all week, around the hotels and taking them from different spots and just them soaking up the knowledge. All the questions they have, I'm there for them. They all got my number. Anything they need from me, they contact me and all those type of things. So it's not just scouting. It's mentoring these kids and showing them what the right thing to do and letting them know, like, this game can actually help you out. So go out here and compete. Being around these guys before they even get to the field, the knowledge that they want to know. They want to soak up everything. Like, they want to hear about this, hear this story, hear all these different type of things. And then when you get on the field, the questions that they have and the way that they want to compete at drill, because they coming through the line, they ain't going to be able to do all that. You got a line right here, a line right there. You know what I'm saying? So when you punch that person down.
Man, that's for the Chris, man. That's for the Chris, man. I would want to talk about it more. Would want to touch on it more, but man, it's tough, bro. It's tough. God bless him and his family, man. God bless him and his family. On another kind of unfortunate side note / sidebar, if you haven't heard, the Lions announced that they released cornerback Terrion Arnold. If you don't know, Terrion Arnold, my guy, Terrion Arnold, out here kidnapping, robbing, stealing. Who knows what else? But dog, why? You in the league making M's. Life is good. Why? Why? I don't want to listen to these clowns, but we got to. Let's hear from them. What you got to say, Acho?
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and you're about to win the biggest, dumbest prize that a human can win. Congratulations. It's one thing to conspire against an individual. It's another thing to get caught for conspiring against an individual. It's another thing to be on FaceTime while conspiring against individuals who ultimately didn't even rob you. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and you're about to have to pay the stupid tax. Except this stupid tax is so expensive, you might not even be able to bond.
Okay. We get the point, Acho. We get the point. Now my audience, they want to know what happened. And since you guys want to know what happened, I'll be removed and dismissed if I didn't tell you. So let's allow for them to break it down.
First here at 5, several suspects have been arrested in Tampa in an alleged armed robbery and kidnapping. A number of them are linked to an NFL player, and 2 of those defendants appeared in court this morning for a pretrial detention hearing.
Fox 13 detectives say this is a tangled web that weaves back to Detroit Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold. Prosecutors said that armed robbery and kidnapping was reported just days after high-end bags, guns, a cell phone, and $100,000 in cash were stolen from a home in Largo. From stolen valuables to an alleged armed robbery and kidnapping, investigators say the web of players involved traces back to NFL star Terrion Arnold.
And then these other people that we're going to talk about in terms of suspects, are they all in some way, shape, or form sort of connected to him?
Yes.
The investigation began earlier this month. Detectives say 3 men reported an armed robbery and kidnapping. According to court documents, the men were lured to this Tampa apartment complex by these 2 women, where Lindell Hudson and Christian Williams were allegedly hiding out waiting for them.
They are battering the 3 victims, and they are pistol whipping them, and they are taking a handgun and sticking it into the mouth of a victim.
Detectives say Hudson and Williams were demanding their property. A Tampa police detective says that property in question, high-end items, valuables, and cash that were reported stolen from a home in Largo a few days before this. On Tuesday, at a pretrial detention hearing for Hudson and Williams, a detective said the home was an Airbnb rented by Detroit Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold.
There were items that came up missing. And then on a second occasion, approximately a week after that, there were more items that came up missing.
During the hearing, investigators confirmed Hudson is part of Arnold's security team. Williams is believed to be Arnold's cousin.
These are the same alleged victims who are alleged to have stolen a bunch of property, correct? By the suspect, yes. So it's the suspects blaming the alleged victims blaming the suspects, but here today, you have chosen to believe the alleged victims. Correct. Solely on hearsay from both parties. Correct.
Hudson's attorney also pointed out that he wasn't identified by name in the initial warrant.
For all we know, Mr. Hudson is not even there. For all we know, Mr. Hudson's downstairs. They have put forth no evidence that Mr. Hudson even had knowledge or intent to kidnap anybody, to hold anybody hostage.
After hours of back and forth,
I am not finding them guilty today. It's a very different standard. But the text messages are very compelling.
the judge ordered both Hudson and Williams to be held without bond on some of those charges. The judge also said Hudson and Williams both have no prior criminal history, and there are additional suspects also believed to be involved in this tangled case. Now, it's not clear at this point whether any arrests have been made in connection with those reported thefts or where.
So essentially, to break it down in normal people terms, my man's had an Airbnb. He was out there living his best life. He had stuff at this Airbnb. He probably stepped out. They'll kick it with a little baddie. His peoples was at the Airbnb, meeting these other two little chicks. They ended up sending his cousins, his people, Terrion Arnold's people. They ended up setting him up and robbed him. And in return, Terrion Arnold sent his cousins back to rob those same people that robbed him. So, are you with me? You still following? Are we good? Are you somewhat putting the story together now? Are you understanding? Because, yeah, this is tough, bro. His bond was set at $1 million. Your bond set at $1 million, and you get released. They say, "Yeah, we done with you." They said, "We done with you." My guy. Just last year. Just last year. You just got baptized, my guy. You just got baptized by Mr. Jason Wilson. That's all you. Come on, man. Not an eye for an eye. You know God don't teach that. You just got baptized last year. You should have stayed in your good book, man. God. Nah, but all jokes aside, though, it's sad, bro. That's unfortunate. Like, it's really unfortunate, if I'm being honest with you. You know, I hope that one day eventually, things end up being all right for him. But right now, I know everything seems like it's crashing down. You know, it was a quick and hasty decision. But now you're going to be paying for it for the rest of your life. Because now you're no longer on that NFL team. They release you. They said, "We cool." You better hope that money in that contract wasn't voidable. Because if it was, man, my guy, man, look at your M's. Look at your money you was expecting to make this year. You was playing under a 4-year, $14 million contract, fully guaranteed. You just got in the league, man. Just got in the league. Just got in the league, dog. Sad, bro. Sad. You got released. And they took that dead money. They said, "It's okay. We'll take the cap hit." But you're only 23, my guy. Holy. You just got in the league. You was out there out of Alabama. You still a young pup out here. You were born in 03. But that decision, dog, a dumb one. Not smart. But at the same time, though, I get it. I get it. Because even Chad, me and Chad, we feel the same way. We heartbroken. The Lions have announced they have released. Damn. Tough, bro. Will he get back in the NFL? I mean, he only was a rookie. Hopefully what happened can get cleared up. Maybe his name get cleared. But no NFL is touching him with a 10-foot pole right now. Ain't no NFL team coming near him. Ain't no NFL team coming near him. Ain't touching him with a 10-foot pole. Cool off him. Cool off him. But you know something? I sold to that boy Caleb Williams, though. On a side note, he gonna lead my Bulls to the playoffs again this year, to the NFC Championship game. You know, just throwing that in there. Side note. That's to the Bulls. That's to the Bears. That's to those Chicago White Sox. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can I talk about this real quick? Can we have a little side note before we really, go crazy and dive into it? The Chicago White Sox. Yeah, my Chicago White Sox. They out here kicking ass and taking names. They out here kicking ass and taking names. I mean, 22-1? 22-1? Bruh, I was at this game. And I didn't talk about it on stream. But I got footage that I'm going to upload real quick. So, real quick. If you don't know, the Chicago White Sox, they've been kicking ass and taking names this year. The Chicago White Sox. My Chicago White Sox. Can we start talking about baseball on here? Is that okay? I mean, because we are in first place, the American League Central. Who leading? They say the Chicago White Sox. My squad. My team. F the Guardians. We just spanked the goddamn Royals. When I say spank, I mean, bruh. Crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. Will the Chicago White Sox win the American League Central in a year where damn near everybody bad and the White Sox just cooking, out here destroying teams, out here making a mockery? Bruh, probably one of the funnest games I've ever been to in my life was this game right here. And it was boring as hell to start off with. Those first two innings, boy, I'm just sitting there. I'm like, oh, my goodness. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, you got to be kidding. I paid this money. Well, I ain't going to lie. I pay the same amount every single time. I'm always sitting in the box. But regardless of that, though, Dog. They put belt to ass. When this motherfucker hit a grand slam, bro, this high. Bro, it was a whole section with their whole all their shirts off. I should upload that one too. But real quick. Let's do it. Oh, can I not? Oh, okay, hold on. When you getting beat so bad, they put in a position player. They put in
Position player. Live footage right
They put B to A. I just showed y'all the live footage. Yeah, boys was in the building. Boys was in the building. Oh, y'all ain't know I was a baseball fan out here? When you getting beat so bad. Hey, don't worry about who was sitting next to me. Mind your business. Mind your business. When you getting beat so bad, they put in a position player. GTA 22-1. Bruh. Stop playing with my Chicago White Sox, bro. Stop playing with my Chicago White Sox. You feel me? I'm just saying. I just want y'all to understand this. We got a young squad. We do. Miguel Vargas. That boy's him. He's come on this year. Teal, he's all right. That boy Martin, he all right. That boy Montgomery, slight. He like that. That boy Gonzalez, slight. Romo, we got some players, bruh. And it starts off with that boy Vargas. That's who it started off with. Like, come on, bruh. Y'all know how we coming. That's up to the White Sox, bro. Because when we make it to the playoffs and we in a running for the pennant, bro, just understand. I ain't jump on the bandwagon. When we in a running for the pennant, when we out here making a run for real, for the playoffs, understand I did not hop on the bandwagon. This is just one when you getting beat so bad. They put in a position player. Oh, 22-1, bruh. Bruh. When I tell y'all, dog. When I tell y'all, dog, I'm a real Southsider for real. I'm a real White Sox fan for real. Boys in town, we there. Anytime I'm in town, we there. Pulling up on the White Sox. Going to a game. Showing love to that boy Dominguez. That boy Freddie. That boy Hicks, Hudson. That boy Martin. Come on, man. We got a little squad, bro. That's up to the Chicago White Sox, bro. Y'all think we playing out here? Y'all think we play? Come on, bro. What that say? First in the American League? Central? In a year where everybody trash. I don't care. Don't say everybody trash because we there in first now. Don't be a hater all your life, dog. Don't do that. But, dog, if we being honest, though, if the Chicago White Sox make it to the playoffs, I'm there. I will record it. I will send you proof. If they make it to the World Series, dog, what? I don't want nobody coming out the woodwork saying they're a fan of this, fan of that. Show me that you were going to the games during the season when we make it run to the pennant. We're making our run to the pennant this year. Show me that you was there from the beginning, that you was cheering on my White Sox. I just want to talk about it real quick. We're going to get into some of the other topics, all right? I still got a couple other topics planned for us. But tell me, when we make it and run to the pennant, when we in the playoffs this year, I don't want to hear nothing about us not going hard. Not about us not winning this year. About us not getting in our goddamn bag all season long. You feel me? All I'm saying. That's all. That's all I'm saying. So just talk to me nice. Just want to remind you. Just want to remind you. But in other news, another Chicago team that's going to be on the rise. Hey, that boy Caleb Wilson in the building.
1, 2, 3.
That boy Caleb Wilson.
There's no way that
Caleb Wilson in the building.
I just got to do it. If I think about it, I'm going to be scared.
I see you, cuz.
It ain't that bad. Yeah. I didn't see worse.
That boy,
Bro, I'm off.
I do feel like Bruce Wayne when I do stuff like this.
I am Batman.
He said I can say something.
1, 2.
Anyway, that's what you could. I'll be up over there, to kick it with you sometime soon. Yeah, my last name Wilson, ain't it? Ah, okay. That's what the Caleb Wilson though. That's what the cuz. Another story for another day. We're gonna get into it later. But I couldn't help myself. If we talk about AD and LeBron, them getting together, I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I had to show y'all this, bro. Hey, because they say they leaking up, boy. Hey. I couldn't help but not show y'all this, bro. I'm not going to lie to you, dog. I won't lie to you, my friend. Ezo to Golden State. They said Draymond a backpacker. You one of the backpack boys, Draymond. Bro, why did AD get AD shoes, bro? I'm appreciative that they at least put some Kobe's on Draymond. Why they do this to AD, bro? Hey, I told y'all, man, I'm a believer, bro. If this happens, bro, I'm here for it. I ain't gonna run from it. I'm gonna cheer for it. But dog, can we talk about it? That's so LeBron and AD, them, man. If they really link up, it ain't gonna be like this, bro. They gonna really be balling out here for real. Let's stop the disrespect. But at the same time, dog, bro, it's gonna get scary out here. It's gonna get scary out here. It's gonna get scary out here. Hey, that's what the cuz though. We putting in work behind the scenes. Stop playing with us, bro. Stop playing with us, bro. Caleb Wilson working out at midnight at the University of Illinois Chicago practice facility 5 days after being drafted. This kid's mindset is different. Oh. Y'all thought we was for play? Y'all thought Cuz was going to get drafted to the city and he wasn't going to really ball out, though? Y'all thought Cuz was going to come out here, he would just go play with y'all? Come on, bro. We Wilsons, bro. We Wilsons, bro. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. And that's up to my White Sox. Putting B to A. B to A. Putting B to A. Tell them stop playing with us, bro. I'm mad because they kept on showing the graphic. They showed the graphic like twice about them adding 2 points to the score. I'm damn near sick. I missed it. But at the same time, bro, SO to them. I believe if this does happen, they're going to be all right. How far they get in the playoffs? Your guess is as good as mine. You know? I'm just saying, my friend. I don't know. You tell me. You'll tell me, my friend. Okay? I don't know. I don't know. Will they make it to the playoffs? Maybe. Will they go far? Maybe. But just know. My Chicago Bulls and Caleb Wilson, yeah, we own that this year. Packed season. Come on, man. We ain't going to play with them. We ain't going to play with them. Tell them stop playing with us, cuz. Tell them stop playing with us. Chicago sports teams. Starting with the Bears this upcoming season. Yeah, I'll be back. Well, not even start with the Bears because the White Sox going to win the playoffs. You know, we're going to win the pennant before the Bears even, win a championship next year. But Chicago sports, we ain't going out like that. We're going to put in their work. We're going to work hard. All right? All in due time. Boy, look at Cleveland. Look at Cleveland media. What they trying to do? LeBron driving through Northeast Ohio before free agency. In his latest IG story, he going to Cleveland? Fuck no. He finna go kick it in Golden State with the crew. I'm sorry, y'all. That graphic, man. Whoever did that graphic, bro, appreciate you sending it to me. I appreciate that. I'm grateful for you. I'm thankful, my friend. But yeah, bro, LeBron ain't going back to Cleveland, though. I'm not going to lie to you. He'll go to Golden State before he go back to Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland got James Harden. They got this. Yeah, he can be a reunion tour and this and that, but nah. Regardless, though. It's time, shot time. It's our time. I believe. All my sports teams. We will win, and we will win big. But we kicking teams' ass we should be kicking. Keep it up. That's up to the Chicago White Sox. That's up to all the Chicago teams out there. But yeah, y'all, I don't really got too much else. Not gonna lie to you, I ain't gonna hold y'all. All right. Honestly, probably finna be kicking it on Twitch and on Kick for a little bit longer. You know, we're finna be listening to some Tulans over there living our best life. Y'all know how we get down over there. But on YouTube, though, make sure y'all do me a favor, man. Hey, stop keeping all these gems to yourself. Make sure you send this to your mama, your daddy, your best friend of another friend, Lit Johnny, Lit Timmy, and Lit CJ. And don't forget about Lit Timmy. All right, make sure you send this to him too. But understand this, dog. Understand this. I need you. Please send this to everybody. All right, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Continue to blow up the comments like y'all normally do. And just continue to show me some love, man. Like, come on, man. Can we do it for real? Can we show love? Can we spread love? Can we spread joy? I appreciate y'all. Because at the end of the day, the time is now. At the end of the day, Ja, you You was a topic of discussion today on the pod. In the chat. You posted this today on your IG because you knew what was up. You've been listening. Stay low, stay working. Nothing confuses people more than a comeback they never saw being built. I stopped chasing for approval and started chasing the feeling I almost forgot. They tried to bury my passion under doubt. All they did was give it fresh oxygen. That's on the job. Ja. Ain't done but some my people in time. Come on, Ja. Come on, man. I was just in the inner pod, but boy, hey, Ja got me pumped now. So I'm here for it, Ja. I want to see you be great, Ja. I want to see you do amazing things, my friend. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ain't no time like the present. Come on, man. Do what you got to do, Ja. Do what you got to do. I believe in you. Greatness. Greatness. It's on the horizon. Get money. Get money. Because guess what? Guess what? That boy Dame? That boy Dame? That boy Dame? Out here putting in that work. He gonna be a leader for you. He gonna be able to give you game. He gonna be able to show you the way. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. That's of the dang dollar. Get Ja right, bruh. Mentor, leader. Let's do it. Let's do it. LeBron going to Golden State, though. I said it first. Just make sure y'all look out for it. LeBron is going to Golden State. Factual. Factual. But Ja, hey, I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be watching. Hey, real quick, bruh. Anybody remember this? Before we get off, I'm about to I was supposed to end the stream like 10 years ago. But before we get off, bruh. Bro, why he hit him so hard, bro? Giannis, boy. Oh my God, Giannis. All right, I'll quit. Let me get off of here, y'all, before I get in trouble. But why he hit him so hard, bruh? Can we listen to audio? Hey, that's what Pat Riley gonna do to Giannis if he keep on bringing his brother out there to Miami. Pat Riley go, what? Oh my gosh. All right, and on that note, y'all, I love you. I appreciate you. It's been a hella episode. It's been fun. It's been real. I miss you already. We will be back. Did you get all the gems that you needed for the day? Yeah, you did. So once again, Make sure you send this to your mama, your daddy, your best friend of another friend, Lit Johnny, Lit Timmy. Don't forget about little Susie who stay up the street. Make sure you send this to her too. Send this to everybody you know. I appreciate you in advance once again. I appreciate you. I love you. I need you in my life. I thank you for everything that you've done. You're the greatest. All right? And please, do me a favor. Like, if I'm being honest with you, like for real, I need this as a favor. I really need you to send this to everybody you know. Because if you don't send this to everybody you know what I'm gonna do? If you don't send this to everybody you know, when I see why y'all smack him so hard, bro? For the life of me, I will never understand why Giannis did that, bro. But I'm not gonna lie to you. If y'all don't send this to your mama, your daddy, your best friend, friend of another friend, and Lit Johnny and Lit Timmy and Lit Suzu, stay up the street, around the corner, down the street from Lit Johnny, and don't forget about Lit Timmy. You know they just moved in over there. If you don't send this to them, I'm gonna take care of you one of these. I'm gonna take care of you one of these. Oh, all right, I quit, y'all. I quit, man. I quit. But why did Giannis, like, hold on, before we get out of here, can y'all please comment down below, like, did they ever tell us the background to that story why Giannis smacked him so hard? But I'm telling you, like, if I'm being honest with you, Giannis, you don't have to smack Pat Riley like that too, though. Because it says the Miami Heat will not be signing any more Antetokounmpo, his brothers, after trading for Giannis. With Giannis hitting free agency this offseason, will he get another chance in the NBA from another team? Who knows? But Giannis, you're going to have to slap Pat Riley like that, my guy, if you want your brothers to be on the same team with you. You're going to have to give Pat Riley one of them. Hey. Because I'm not going to lie to you, Giannis. Giannis, if you don't, bruh. Giannis, if you don't, it's going to get ugly out here before it get pretty, man. Pat Riley going to hit you with one of them. Pat Riley going to hit you with one of them. Keep on playing with him. Not going to lie to you. But in the meantime, I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. And on that note, guess what? We out.
Hey, we live now, really.